Chairman
On the
of the
13th of July this year, the Minister of State for Education, at the briefing of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, announced the new guidelines for the reopening of schools. The 52-page document, which is also on the website of the Federal Ministry of Education, contains requirements that owners of schools and other learning facilities must fulfill before they can be reopened for business. Some of these requirements include the training of teachers and other personnel on safety and hygiene, ensuring availability of an ambulance and access to testing and isolation centers, establishing a COVID-19 referral system, and the availability of adequate water, sanitation and hygiene facilities, as well as adherence to all other WHO and NDDC COVID-19 guidelines. These guidelines have, however, generated discussions among educationists.
Most of these private institutions exist for other than the welfare of the masses. It's a function of government. Government owes it a duty to make sure that they are sufficiently educated on the implication of reopening schools. And of course, parents too. Parents afterwards is somebody that leaves to utilize whatever certificate he or she may have acquired. So why engender the life of children when even you don't have 100% assurance that such children may not contract COVID-19?
Let us go back, all our children go back to school. Let the exit class be used to test run, and let the leadership at that level manage the process.
The early closure of schools in March this year by the federal government no doubt helped to manage the spread of COVID-19 in the country. However, with the gradual ease of lockdown in the country, some parents are now having opposing views regarding preparations for the reopening of schools.
The schools are enough to accommodate the children to go back to school. We are making this appeal so that their academic calendar will not be interrupted for the future of Nigerian child education.
I don't have anything to do with public school, so they should let a private to resume. It's just for them to take precaution. If they can take precaution from private school and let them know that the private school that is not doing well, they lock it back. I think it's better than make all the children be at home doing nothing.
Whether or not schools should reopen for learning is a delicate balance that must be struck. And as stakeholders in the education sector continue to brainstorm, it is very important that they prioritize the safety of students ahead of other interests.